Hello, everybody. Schooner Double 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 8-8 Texas Rangers taking on the 8-9 Boston Red Sox. This is game one of a three-game series between the Rangers and the Red Sox. And here is the starting lineup for the Texas Rangers. Leading off, the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Batting second, the shortstop, Michael Young. Batting third, the center fielder, Josh Hamilton. Batting fourth, the right fielder in the cleanup position, Milton Bradley. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hank Belloc. Batting sixth, the left fielder, David Murphy. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Frank Cantalonto. Batting eighth, the catcher, Gerald Laird. And batting ninth, the first baseman, Chris Sheldon. On the mound for the Red Sox, it is Daisuke Matsuzaka, who will come into the game with a 5.48 ERA. He's got one win and one loss. He's pitched 23 innings, allowed 16 hits, 24 strikeouts, and 16 walks. We're here at historic Fenway Park. Gives nothing to strikeouts, a +4 to walks, and nothing to home runs. One of the oldest stadiums in baseball. And with that, Daisuke Matsuzaka warming up as the home plate umpire dusts off home plate. Ian Kinsler steps up. He's batting a .433. And here is the first pitch. And that is going to be a 4-1. Column 4, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-7. The 11 is too high. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That's going to be a power hit out there in the center field to Ellsbury. And that is going to be on a 15. That's going to be a fly ball out as Ellsbury will go back to the Green Monster and make the catch and put one away. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Boston Red Sox. Ramirez is out there in left field. Ellsbury will be in center. Drew at right. Going around the horn, we've got Yorkills on third. Laurie at short. Peoria on second. Casey at first. Vertek behind the plate. And Matsuzaka is on the mound. Michael Young batting a .290. And here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a hit by pitch. Daisuke gives a 0 to the modification on that. Hit by pitch rating for Michael Young, that's the number here in the yellow, is a 2. The 16 is too high. So he doesn't get hit by the pitch, he avoids it, and he rolls a 6-5, column 6, row 5. That is a double star 3. And that is a fly ball out there to Drew. Drew goes back and makes the catch. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Josh Hamilton. Hamilton batting a .300, and here is the pitch. Hamilton 5-2, column 5, row 2. That's going to be a walk. Now remember, we add 4 to the walk range for Josh Hamilton. So that's going to be a 1-13. That is a 6, and that's going to be a walk. So Hamilton will walk on down to first and strategy roll now. Anytime you have a runner on base, re-roll for strategy. That is a 6. Rangers holding off. And next comes up MB Milton Bradley. He's got batting a .380. Does he hold the key to getting a run in for the Rangers? We'll see on a 2-1. Column 2, row 1. And that's going to be a range play. Now, on a range play, we're going to check the first number on that, and that's going to be a 1-1. Column 1, row 1. That's going to be a double to Ellsbury. Ellsbury ranges on a 1-4. That is a 1. He'll make the catch. And here we'll retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Leading off, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Batting second, the second baseman, Dustin Peoria. Batting third, the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Batting fourth, the left fielder, in the cleanup position, Manny Ramirez. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Kevin Yorkills. Batting sixth, the right fielder, J.D. Drew. Batting seventh, the catcher, Jason Vertek. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Sean Casey. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Jed Laurie. On the mound for the Rangers, it is Luis Mendoza. He comes into the game with a 9.0 ERA. He's got no wins and one loss. He's pitched 66 innings, allowed 13 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 4 walks. And with that, Jacoby Ellsbury batting a 300, and here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to start off with a strike on a 1-8. The 13 is too high. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's a fly ball out there to center field. Hamilton will go back, make the catch, and put one away. So let's take a look at the starting defense for the Texas Rangers. Murphy is out there in left field. Hamilton will be in center. Bradley at right field, going around the horn. Ballock is on third. Young playing short. Kinsler is on second. Sheldon at first. Layered behind the plate. And Mendoza is on the bump. Dustin Peoria batting a 286. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be on a 4-1, column 4, row 1. It's our range play at the ballpark, so we're going to check Fenway Park. We're going to go to the ballpark card for this one. So that is going to be a 3-4, column 3, row 4. And that is going to be on a range play. It's a double star 4. It's a ground ball to Belloc. Bellock's range is a 1. That is a 6, and that's going to be good for a double. As it'll go past him down the line, it is marked fair by the third base umpire. And he can't get to it in time, and with that, it'll roll out there to Murphy. Murphy will pick it up, throw it in, but by the time he does, Peoria is on with a hustled over to second. So runner on second, and that's going to bring up Big Poppy, David Ortiz. Ortiz is batting a 262. Strategy rolls a 2. Infield at normal depth. And here is the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be a wild pitch on a 1-8. It is a wild pitch. We're going to look at the first 2 columns on the pitcher card here, marked WP and PB. And no, the PB does not stand for peanut butter and a peanut butter sandwich. And so on a 1-8, it's a wild pitch. On a 9-10, it's a passed ball. And that's a 13. It is too high. Nothing happens there. So now we'll roll for Big Poppy, and that's going to be a 3-4. Column 3, row 4. That's going to be a double to Bradley out there in the right field. And it's a double RBI, so David Ortiz will bring in a run, and the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. And that is going to bring up Manny Ramirez. He's batting a 266. Big Poppy on second with 1 out. And the strategy roll is a 1, so the Red Sox holding off on strategy. And here's the pitch to Ramirez. Pitch to Manny, and that is going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5. That is going to be a walk on a 1-20, because remember, we had 4 from Fenway Park, and that's a walk. So runners on first and second, the infield going to go to double play depth. And since we are now playing under the version 3 rules, the software will automatically put it to double play, will automatically be in double play depth. Kevin Yorkills is up. He's batting a 288. But anything else that happens from here on out on the replay, I'm still going to guide you through all the plays and all of the action coming up in this game and every game going forward in the 2008 replay. Kevin Yorkills is up. He's batting a 288. Strategy roll is a 14. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-11. The 18 is too high. And that is going to be a 6-5, column 6, row 5. That is a power hit to Bradley. And that's going to be a 9. That's going to drop in for a double. And that's going to score a run. Big Poppy will come in to score a run. Ramirez will go to third. He'll get the hold sign. Base run rating of a 0 on the ABR chart. If it's less than 1, he'll get the hold. So nobody else advances, and we now have runners on second and third as J.D. Drew steps up to bat. Strategy roll is an 8. Red Sox holding off 1 out. Runners on second and third. Drew batting a 292, and here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That is a strike on a 1-9. The 15 is too high. So too high for a strikeout on a 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's going to be a double out there to Hamilton. It's 4-0 here in the bottom of the first, as Drew will clear the bases. It's a 2-run RBI double. It's 4-0. And that is going to bring up Jason Vertek. Vertek batting a 184. Strategy roll is a 10, and here is the pitch. Red Sox once again holding off on strategy. That's going to be a 5-5. Column 5, row 5. That's going to be a blank. And that's going to be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Bradley. And that's going to be out number 2. Drew will hold. So flyouts, and we do have the updated chart here. So flyouts with runners on second and less than 2 outs. We subtract 3 from the base run rating if it's an F7. We subtract 2 from the base run rating if it's a flyout to center on an F8. On an F9, we'll subtract 1. And we'll take that subtracted number, roll it against the D6, and if that number is less than or equal to the ABR, he would advance. In this case, Drew will hold. And that is going to bring up Sean Casey. Casey batting a 250. Strategy roll is a 15. Red Sox holding off. Infield at normal depth. And remember, Drew will get that +1 to the base run rating because of the 2 outs. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That is a strikeout. We ignore the W right now because Mendoza has not faced his allowed number of batters. That is a 7. That is a 7. Struck him out on a full count. So 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Red Sox. After 1, it's Boston 4, Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the second. Hank Belloc, David Murphy, and Frank Cantalotto due up for the Rangers. Hank Belloc batting a 230, a 321, and here is the pitch. Belloc 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a foul ball. It's a wild pitch. He smacks that one into the stand. We don't have anybody on, so we consider it a foul ball. We're just going to re-roll the dice. And that's going to be a 6-6, column 6, row 6, double star on a 1 to 10. Remember, Hank is a left-handed batter. So we're going to look at LHB on a 1 to 10, the 12, too high. That's going to be a 3-3, column 3, row 3. That's going to be a double out there into left field. As that one will go back towards the Green Monster. And with that, Hank Belloc leads off with a double here in the top of the second. Strategy roll is a 19 on a, now we take a look at the button chart here on a 1 to on a 4. So David Murphy's butt rating is a 4, so that's going to be on 17 to 19. That is a 19. They are going to use a sacrifice bunt. The infield is going to come in for this play. And David Murphy batting a 268. And the pitch, a 3-1, column 3, row 1. That's going to be a double star. And instead of looking at the auto outline, it's a bunt. So we're going to go to the button chart on a, we're going to roll to find out where that's going to get bunted down. It's going to get bunted down the first baseline. So that's going to be a 3 on a 3 to 4. It goes to first base. Casey will make the play on that. It's a successful sac bunt. And with that, Belloc will go over to third with 1 out. Frank Cantalotto is up. He's batting a 395. Strategy roll is a 2. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is a blank for right now. Dice K has not faced his allotted number of batters. He can face 19 more. So for right now, we consider that a blank, a runner on third. And that's going to be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's a fly ball to Ramirez. And 1 out. That's going to be another out. It is a failed sacrifice check on that. So we're going to use the throw chart of the base running and the outfielder arm. So it's going to be a -1. And that's still going to be a 0, so Belloc will get the hold sign. Regardless. Jared Laird is up. He's batting a 327. It's -1 from that and from the position, so it's a -2. That's why it was a 0. 19 on the strategy die. Rangers holding off. They got a runner in scoring position. The pitch to Laird. And that's going to be a 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout plus. On a 1 to 19, that is a 3. Struck him out looking. And the Red Sox retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Jed Lowrie, Jacoby Ellsbury, and Dustin Peoria due up for the Red Sox. 9, 1, and 2 of the order, top bottom of the second. Jed Lowrie batting a 200, and here is the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be a walk on a 1 to 15. The 18 is too high. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Bradley. Bradley will make the catch and put 1 away. We go to the top. The order flips over. Jacoby Ellsbury batting a 294. And here is the pitch. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1 to 8. The 19 is too high. 1-6, column 1, row 6. And that's going to be a pop-up to Sheldon. Sheldon will come in, make the catch, and put 2 away. Dustin Peoria. He's 1 for 1 today with a double and a run scored. And here is the pitch. 2 up, 2 down, 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a blank. And that's going to be a 5-2, column 5, row 2. That's going to be good for a base hit down the third baseline. And with that, Peoria is on with a base hit. Big Poppy comes up. He's 1 for 1 with a double, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll is in 8. Red Sox holding off. Here's the pitch to Big Poppy. 2 outs and a runner on first. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's going to be a walk on a 1-16. The 17 is too high. And that is going to be a 4-3, column 4, row 3. Smacks that one into center field. Hamilton goes back, makes the catch, and will retire the side. One run, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Red Sox. After 2, it's Boston 4, Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the 3rd. Chris Sheldon, Ian Kinsler, and Michael Young due up for the Rangers. Chris Sheldon batting a 154, and here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That's going to be a double star, and that's going to be an auto out there to Drew. Remember, on the double star line, you're going to roll, if you're playing the physical game, you're going to roll 1d6 against that double star line to figure out where the auto out is going to be. And in this case, it's going to be a fly ball out there to Drew, as the computer will randomly do that in the PC game. We go to the top of the order. Ian Kinsler is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 3-4, column 3, row 4. That is a hit by pitch. On an 8, the 18 is too high. So Kinsler gets out of the way in time to smack a 1-6. Column 1, row 6. It's going to be a line drive down the first baseline. Casey will make the play and put 2 away. 2 up, 2 down. Michael Young up for the Rangers. 0 for 1 today, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 1-4, column 1, row 4. That is a double star, and that's going to be a fly ball out there once again to Drew, as he'll make the catch and retire the side. So the Red Sox retire the Rangers in order. A very easy inning to score. Nothing across the board. No runs, no hits, no errors. It was 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Manny Ramirez, Kevin Yorkills, and J.D. Drew due up for the Red Sox. Manny Ramirez with a walk and a run scored. And here's the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That is going to be a blank. 2-2, column 2, row 2. And that's going to be good for a base hit down the third baseline. So he smacks that one past Bullock. Ramirez is on infield. Infield coming to double play depth. Kevin Yorkills is up. He's 1 for 1 today with a double, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll is a 9, and here is the pitch. Red Sox holding off on strategy. 5-4, column 5, row 4. At the ballpark, we're going to go to Fenway Park. And that's going to be a 1-3, column 1, row 3. It's a ground ball to Young. And on the double play rating, remember to figure out the double play, it's the roll versus the hitter's grand double play plus pitcher's grand double play plus the pivot. So in this case, Luis Mendoza gives a -1. That's going to take the grand double play rating to a 0. Kinsler adds nothing to that rating. Kinsler being the pivot on that. It is hit to Young. Young will throw it over to Kinsler. They'll get Ramirez out at first. It's going to be a force out at second. So it is going to be a fielder's choice, and Yorkills will take first. And that's going to bring up J.D. Drew. Strategy rolls a 14. Red Sox holding off, and here is the pitch. Drew, 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-9. That is a 4. Struck him out. So 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Jason Vertek. Vertek is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. Strategy roll, by the way, is a 16. Nothing due for the Red Sox on strategy. 4-3, column 4, row 3. That's going to be a hit by pitch. That is a 19. Mendoza will give a +10 to hit by pitch. And with that, Vertek could not get out of the way in time as the ball bounces off of his foot. And with that, the umpire awards him first base. So runners on first and second, and that's going to bring up Sean Casey. Casey is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 1-3, column 1, row 3. That is a blank. Casey, who is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. Runners on first and second, 5-5, column 5, row 5, and that's going to be a base hit past Young. And with that, Yorkills will go to third. Does he come around to home? He'll go from second to home on a 3-6. That is a 4. One run will score. Vertek will get the hold sign. Runners on first and second on an RBI single by Sean Casey. It's 5-0 Red Sox. And with that, Jed Lowe will come up. Lowe batting a 1. He's 0 for 1 today. And here is the pitch. Bullpen for the Rangers. Starting to warm up. There's starting to be some action in the Rangers bullpen. Laurie, the pitch. Strategy roll is a 2. And that is going to be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a strikeout on a 1-15. The 16 is too high. And that's going to be a 4-2, column 4, row 2. It's a ground ball to Young. He'll make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Red Sox. After 3, it's Boston 5, Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. It's going to be Josh Hamilton, Milton Bradley, and Hank Bellock due up for the Rangers. Josh Hamilton with a walk, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-5, column 5, row 5. That is going to be a walk on a 1-13. The 18 is too high. So nothing due there on the walk, and that's going to be a 5-4, column 5, row 4. That's a line drive to Casey, and that'll be out number 1. Milton Bradley. Bradley 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's going to be a walk plus. Now, on a walk plus, we add 10 to that range. We add 14 because of Fenway giving a +4. That is a 28. That's going to be a walk. And with that, we do have a steal attempt coming up. Are they going to send him? They are. And that is going to be on a roll of a 1-2. Now, how do we get that rating? That is going to be, let's take a look here. Bradley is a switch. He is batting left today, so that's going to be a +1. And that's where we get the 12. So it's going to be stolen base modifier to that plus the, for that. So it's a 12. Roll is a 2 on a D20. So if it was 13 or higher, he would have been caught stealing. In this case, no. He successfully steals second. And with that, Hank Belloc is up. Belloc is 1 for 1 with a double. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 2-2. Column 2, row 2, that's going to be a blank. And the reason it's considered a blank is Hank is a left-handed batter. We look to the left-handed side on the slash on the pitcher's card. And with that, it's going to be a 1-5. Column 1, row 5. It's a line drive to Casey. No double play there on an L3. First base would have been on a 1-4. That's what that is. On a 2, for second base, it would have been a 5. No double play on the line out there. And with that, he'll hold. 2 outs and a runner on second. Bradley gets the +1 to his base run rating. He'll go to a 3. David Murphy is up. He's 0 for 0 right now. Strategy roll is a 15, and here is the pitch. By 4. That's going to be a strikeout plus. Now, just like with the walk plus, we add 10 to that range. On a 1-19, that is a 6, and struck him out looking. And with that, the Red Sox have retired the side. No runs, no hits, and no errors. We go to the bottom, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's going to be Jacoby Ellsbury, Dustin Peoria, and David Ortiz due up for the Red Sox. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Rangers. So we are in the bottom of the 4th, and the Rangers have made that call to the bullpen. And the Rangers are going to bring in, so Mendoza is done. We have a left, right, left. We're going to go with Dustin. Yep. Dustin Nippert will come in. That is his card. So we haven't seen him yet. He's got 3 wins and 5 losses. He's had a 6.40 ERA, 71 2/3 of an inning in his regular season, 92 hits, 55 strikeouts, and 34 walks. That was his stats during regular in the actual season. And let's take a look here for Luis Mendoza. He went 3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, a hit by pitch, an ERA of 11.0. So he's going to face off against the top of the order. He's done warming up here. So Jacoby Ellsbury is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-6, column 4, row 6. That's going to be a blank on a 1-8. Sorry, that's going to be a strike on a 1-8. The 18 is too high. So we'll roll here, 3-1, column 3, row 1. That's going to be base hit down the first baseline. Sheldon will make the catch. Well, it'll go past Sheldon, and he's on with a base hit. So we have a hit and a run. Strategy roll is a 10. If it's 2 above or below the ATT rating, all right? Hit and run, check chart. That's going to be this chart here. So we are going to do a hit and run. All ground double plays will get a -2. All base run ratings will get a +2. All home run and walk ratings for the batter are cut in half. Remember, we round those down. All lineouts are double plays, and if the batter strikes out, we'll resolve the play like we would if it was a regular steal. Dustin Peoria is 2 for 2. It's a hit and run, so the corners are going to come in for this. And that is going to be a 6-2. Column 6, row 2. That is going to be a strike on a 1-4. The 9 is too high. So he does not strike out. 5-2, column 5, row 2. And that's going to be good for a single to Ballock. And with that, Ellsbury will go to second. He'll get the hold sign. He would have advanced to third on a 6 and a 6 only. And that is going to bring up David Ortiz. Ortiz is 1 for 2 today with a double, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll is a 2. We do have a steal attempt coming up. And that is going to be on a 1-14. That is a 2. And with that, Ellsbury will steal third. So he'll go over the infield, going to come to double play depth here. Ortiz is up. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 5-4. Column 5, row 4. Possible error on a ground ball. So an EG question mark, it's going to be an error and a possible error on a ground ball. That means for the error check, we're going to check the number in the brackets. 3-4, column 3, row 4. It's a double to Bradley. Error range for Bradley is on a 1-19. That is a 16. It's a ground error. It's a one-base error as he'll boot the ball. RT. So Ellsbury will score. Peoria goes to third on an error by Milton Bradley. Peoria will score, and with that, Ortiz will go to third. It's a triple there for David Ortiz. As he'll clear the bases, it's 7-0. Another 2-run RBI by David Ortiz. And that's going to bring up Manny Ramirez. Ramirez is 1 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. And here is the pitch. Bottom of the 4th, no outs and a runner on first. 6-1, column 6, row 1 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Fenway Park for this play. And that is going to be on a 4-4, column 4, row 4. It's a ground ball to Kinsler. And are they going to try to score Big Pompey? Yes, he is. Are they going to try for the out at first? No. So with that, we have a roll of a 5. The runner heads for home. If 1d6 higher, then base runner out, otherwise safe. Ortiz heading for home. He'll be thrown out at the plate. He'll be forced out. He slides, but is tagged. And with that, Ramirez will get on. And with that, that's infield, double play depth, 1 out. Kevin York Hills is up. He's 1 for 2 today with a double, 2 runs and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a blank. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's a ground ball to Kinsler. And with that, that's going to be on a fielder's choice. So what happens here is, remember, it's the ground double play rating of Dustin. So that's going to be a -1. 0 from Young. That's going to be a 0. Now, the roll is not higher. So Ramirez will not get forced out at second. However, this time Ramirez will be safe at second. And he'll beat the throw. Young will get him out at first. So with that, the out at first, and that's going to bring up J.D. Drew. Drew is 1 for 2 today with a double, a single, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. 2 outs and a runner on second. Ramirez base run rating will go to a 1. Will go to a 3. 2-1. That's going to be a walk. Column 2, row 1. On a walk result on a 1-20. That is a 12, and that's going to be good for a walk. Bullpen again for the Rangers warming up. Jason Vertek is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a blank. Vertek being a switch hitter, he's batting left, so we look to the left-handed side of the slash. And that's going to be a 3-3. Column 3, row 3. That's going to be a double out there in the right into left field. Berthy will go back. It'll hop the wall. And that'll hop the wall. And with that, Drew will go to third. And let's see, the lead runner advances. So on both of these, we roll 1. We'll check the 2. And with that, the lead runner will advance. So Drew will score. It is 9-0. And Vertek will also advance if the roll is less than or equal to. Base run rating is a 2. That is a 2. He'll go to third. And with that, it is 9-0 with 2 outs and a runner on third. Sean Casey is 1 for 2 today with a strikeout and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be a range play at Fenway Park. We're going to go to Fenway. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be good for a double out there to Bradley. Bradley's range is on a 1-2. That's a 2. He'll make the catch and they get out of the inning. And 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. After 4, it's Boston 9, Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Frank Cantalotto, Jared Laird, and Chris Sheldon due up for the Rangers. Daisuke Matsuzaka can face 10 more batters before he's considered tired. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-4. Column 4, row 4. That's going to be a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the dice. And that is going to be a 6-2. Column 6, row 2. That's going to be a blank. And that's going to be a 5-1. Column 5, row 1. Double star 6. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Drew. Drew will make the catch. and retire and put one away. Jared Laird is up. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 6-1, column 6, row 1, double star, fly ball out there to Ellsbury. And that's going to be 2 up, 2 down. And with that, Chris Sheldon is up. Sheldon is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-3. Column 3, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1 to 13. That is a 10. Struck him out. So with that, the Red Sox retire the Rangers in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Jared Laurie, Jacoby Ellsbury, and Dustin Peoria due up for the Red Sox. Jed Laurie is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. Dustin can face 3 more batters. And that's going to be a 3-2. Column 3, row 2. That is going to be a strikeout on a 1 to 15. That is a 15. Struck him out. And that's going to be 1 away. We go to the top of the order. Jacoby Ellsbury, who is 1 for 3 today with a run scored. And here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. Home run on a 1 to 6. The 7 is too high. 5-2, column 5, row 2. It's a fly ball to Bradley. And that's going to be 2 away. Dustin Peoria is up. He's 3 for 3 with a double and a run scored. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 6-3, column 6, row 3, double question mark single on a 1 to 6. The 11 is too high. And that's going to be a 4-5, column 4, row 5, double star 2, fly ball out there to Hamilton. And that will retire. And that will retire the side. It's no runs, no hits, no errors. As the Rangers retire the Red Sox in order, it's 3 up, 3 down. We go after 5. It's Boston 9, Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Ian Kinsler, Michael Young, and Josh Hamilton due up for the Red Sox. Kinsler, top of the order, he's 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-4, column 2, row 4. That's going to be a walk on a 1 to 15. That is a 10, and that's going to be good for a walk. Infield going to double play. Depth strategy rolls are turned off, by the way. And the reason for them being turned off is we take the difference in the score, add it to the current inning. In this case, it is 9. The inning is 6, so 9 plus 6 is 15. The number is greater than 10. Michael Young is up. He's 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. So, when the number is greater than 10, there is no strategy. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That's going to be a walk on a 1 to 15. That is an 8, and that's going to be good for a walk. So with runners on first and second, they're going to call for a quick timeout. Vertek going to go talk to Matsuzaka on the mound. The translator also coming out there to help. And the infield going to come talk to him as well. All right, home plate umpire calls everyone back. Everyone goes back. Hopefully they discuss a little bit of strategy. Josh Hamilton comes up. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk. We'll see if that helped calm him down. He was doing good so far through 5 innings. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a walk on a 1 to 13. That's a 6, and that's going to be good for a walk. So he'll load the bases up And that's going to bring Milton Bradley. Bradley is 0 for 1 today with the walk. Will he be the key to bringing in a run? Here's the pitch by Dice K. And that is going to be a 4-1, column 4, row 1. That is a strike on a 1 to 14. The 18 is too high. So no strike for Bradley on that. 2-4, column 2, row 4. It's a ground ball back to Matsuzaka. He'll make the catch. Are they going to go for the double play? No. So with that, the out will be at first. Kinsler will score. Young will go to third. Hamilton to second. And with that, the Rangers get on the board. It's 9-1. And 1 away. And with that, Hank Belloc is up. He's 1 for 2 today with a double. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-6, column 4, row 6. Home run chance on a 1. That is a 12. It is too high. And that's going to be a 2-1, column 2, row 1. And that's going to be a single out there to Drew. So another run will score. Hamilton on third. He'll come home. He'll get a +1 from second to home. That is a 6. That is a 4. He'll score. And with that, 2 runs will score on an RBI single by Hank Belloc. It is 9-3. Rangers cut that score down to 6. And with that, David Murphy is up. Murphy is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. Possible error. Possible error on a throw. 2-1. Column 2, row 1. Fly ball to Drew. And that is going to be out number 2, 2 away. And that's going to bring up Frank Cantalonto. He's 0 for 2, and here's the pitch. Cantalonto, 3-2, column 3, row 2. Strikeout plus on a 1 to 16. The 20 is too high. And with that, it's going to be a 5-2, column 5, row 2. That's going to be a double out there to Ellsbury. It's a one-hopper off the Green Monster. And with that, Cantalonto will go to second, Belloc to third. Belloc will get the hold side. And with that, bullpen for the Red Sox is warming up. Jared Laird is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a wild pitch on a 1 to 10. It's a wild pitch on 11 to 12. It's a passed ball. It's a 15. It is too high. Nothing happens. And that is going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's going to be a fly ball to Ellsbury. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's David Ortiz, Manny Ramirez, and Kevin Yorkills due up for the Red Sox. And with that, Dustin is done. So he's coming out. And they are going to bring in, I want to say Josh Ruby. No, Josh. Let's see, Warner. They're going to bring in Cameron Lowe. Actually, Wes Littleton will come in. He'll get the call up from the bullpen. That is his card. Wes Littleton comes into the game with a 1.70 ERA. He's pitched 5 and 1/3 innings, allowed 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Dustin, he went 2 innings, allowed 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout, an ERA of an 18. So with that, he's going to face off against 3, 4, and 5 of the Red Sox lineup. David Ortiz, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-9. That is a 9, and Ortiz will go down on a full count. Struck him out. And that's going to put one away. Manny Ramirez, who is 1 for 2 with a run and a walk and 2 runs. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-13. That is a 3. Struck him out. And that's going to put 2 away. Kevin Yorkill's 2 up, 2 down. Yorkill's is 1 for 3 with a double, a run, 2 runs, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 1-3, column 1, row 3. Possible error on a throw. 5-6, column 5, row 6. Double star 3. It's a ground ball to Sheldon. Sheldon's error range, that is on a 1-6. That is a 12. No error there. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Rangers retire the Red Sox in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. After 6, it is Red Sox 5, Rangers 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Chris Sheldon, Ian Kinsler, and Michael Young due up for the Rangers. And with that, Daisuke Matsuzaka is done in this game for the Red Sox. And with that, they are going to bring in Craig Hansen. Craig Hansen's going to come into the game. That is his card. Hansen will come in with a 7.66 ERA. He's got 1 win and no losses, no saves. He's pitched 4 2/3 of an innings, allowed 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Daisuke Matsuzaka, he went 6 innings, allowed 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts, an ERA of a 5.27. Top of the 7th, it's going to be Sheldon, Kinsler, and Young, 9-1-2 due up for the Rangers. Chris Sheldon, 0 for 2 today with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That's going to be a possible error on a throw. And that's going to be a 5-2, column 5, row 2. It's a fly ball to Drew. And that's going to be out number 1. Top of the order, Ian Kinsler, who's 0 for 2 today with a walk and a run scored. And here is the pitch. Kinsler, 5-2, column 5, row 2. Possible error. And that's going to be a 6-1, column 6, row 1. It's a fly ball to Drew. Drew's error range is on a 1 to 5. That's going to be a 14. No error there. And that'll put 2 away. 2 up and 2 down. Michael Young, who is 0 for 2 today with a walk and a run. And here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6, double star. It's going to be a fly ball to Ellsbury, who will make the catch and sing, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Red Sox retire the Rangers in order. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be J.D. Drew, Jason Vertek, and Sean Casey due up for the Red Sox. And before we get to the bottom half of the inning here, let's take a look at the box score. Texas scoring 3 big runs in the 6th inning. It's 3 runs on 3 hits and 1 error that they've committed so far through 6.5. The Red Sox, 4 runs in the first, a run in the third, 4 runs in the fourth. It's 9 runs on 11 hits with no errors. We go to the bottom of the 7th. West is going to stay in for 1 more inning, and he's going to face off against Drew, Vertek, and Casey. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the pitch to Drew. Drew is 1 for 2 with a double, a walk, a strikeout, a run, and 2 RBIs on the day. And that's going to be a 4-4. Column 4, row 4, that's going to be a blank. West can face 4 more batters. So that number has not gone down yet, so that's why we consider that a blank. 3-4, column 3, row 4, that's going to be a ground ball to Young. And that's going to be out number 1. 1 away, Jason Vertek up. Vertek is 1 for 2 with a double and 2 RBIs, and here is the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5, that is a blank. And that's going to be a 1-3, column 1, row 3, double star 5. It is a ground ball to Belloc, who will make the catch and put 2 away. Sean Casey. Casey is 1 for 3 with a strikeout and an RBI. And here is the pitch. The pitch to Casey is going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5, range play at Fenway Park. And that's going to be a 1-5, column 1, row 5. It's a pop-up to Laird. Rangers on a 1-3. That is a 6. It's a foul ball. So on a foul ball, we're going to re-roll. And with that, here's the pitch yet again to Casey. It's a 2-1, column 2, row 1. And once again, that is another foul ball. So 2 strikes for Casey, and here is the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's a strikeout on a 1-7. The 13 is too high. And that's going to be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. It's a fly ball to Hamilton, who'll make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Red Sox retire the Rangers in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. After 7, Red Sox 9, Rangers 3. We go to the top of the 8th. Josh Hamilton, Milton Bradley, and Hank Belloc due up for the Rangers. So with that, Craig Hansen is done. And they are going to bring in They're going to bring in Hideki. Yep, Hideki has more games played, so we're going to give Hideki a rest. Xavier is going to come in. Actually, no, wait, Xavier, they're both tied. Yep, so we're going to bring in Xavier Lopez. Lopez will get the call up. Lopez will come in. He comes into the game with a 5.09 ERA. He's got no wins and one loss. He's pitched 5 1/3 innings, allowed 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 7 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Craig Henson, he went 1 inning, has an ERA of a 6.32. Josh Hamilton, he's got to face Hamilton, Bradley, and Belloc due up. Hamilton, he's batting a 2. He's 0 for 1 today with 2 walks and a run scored. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's going to be a walk plus on a 23. Remember, we add 14 to that range. That is a 7. That's going to be good for a walk. So infield going to double play depth as Milton Bradley will come up. Bradley is 0 for 2 today with a walk and an RBI. Are they going to let Bradley take the hit? No, they are not. Bradley going to sit this one out, and they're going to bring in German Doran. Doran will come in. We haven't seen him yet at all. He's played in 5 games, had 4 at-bats. Let's see what he can do here. Here's the pitch to Doran. 4-3, column 4, row 3. That's going to be a range play. On a 2-3, column 2, row 3, ground ball to Yorkills. His range is on a 1-3. That is a 3. He'll make the catch. And that's going to be good for a double play. Lopez will give a +1. Peoria is a 0 for the pivot. So that's going to be a 4 because we add 1. Roll that against that. That's going to be a double play. And he'll put 2 away, and that's going to bring up Hank Belloc. Belloc is 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI, and here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-7. The 11 is too high. And that's going to be a 3-5, column 3, row 5. And that's going to be a fly ball to Ellsbury. And that will retire the side. So we have a new person out there in right field. And that's going to be Jason Ellison. He'll take over in right field. And Adam Helmuth will take over at third base. So that is the only changes we've made that the Rangers have made. Also, new pitcher on the mound. Wes Littleton is tired. We have a switch right, switch left, right coming up. So they are going to bring in Frank Francisco. He'll come in. That is his card. Francisco will come into the game with a 3.83 He's got no wins, no losses. He does have one save, a 4 point. He's pitched 4 2/3 innings, allowed one hit, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Wes Littleton, he went 2 innings, allowed 2 strikeouts. One leaves the game with a 1.23 ERA. Jed Laurie is up. He's 0 for 3, and here is the. Are they going to let Laurie take the hit? No. So they are going to bring in Alex Cora to come in to pinch hit. Cora batting a 333, and here is the pitch. Cora going to take the hit. 5-6, column 5, row 6. It's going to be a possible error on a ground ball. 2-3, column 2, row 3. It's a fly ball to Murphy, and that's going to be out number 1. We go to the top of the order. Jacoby Ellsbury, who's 1 for 4 with a run scored, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-6, column 4, row 6. That is a blank. 1-2, column 1, row 2, double star 3. It's going to be a fly ball to Hamilton. And that's going to be out number 2. Dustin Peoria, who's 3 for 4 today with a double and 2 runs scored. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-6, column 4, row 6, home run on a 1-8. That is a 1, and that ball is gone. Down to center field, that ball's going. Hamilton goes back to the wall, and it's out of here. It's a solo home run by Dustin Peoria. It's 10-3 Red Sox. And that is his first home run of the game today. We'll take a look when we go back around to see how many he's hit so far in the replay. David Ortiz is up. He's 2 for 4 today with 2 doubles, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. Frank can face 2 more. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is a blank. And that is going to be a 6-5, column 6, row 5, double star 2. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Hamilton. And that will retire the side. So with that at shortstop, Cora will come in to play shortstop. At right field, we are going to make a few changes. And at right field, it's going to be Van Avery will come in, and that is, and first base, York Kills is at third. So with that, first base will now be taken over by Kevin Yorkills. At third base, Mike Lau will come in. So that is the changes that they've made. Also, Xavier Lopez is done. So we do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Red Sox. And that is going to be David. Yep, so they're going to bring in Manny DeClarman. He'll come in. That is his card. He'll come in with an 11.25 ERA. He's got no wins and no losses, 2 saves. He's pitched 4 innings, 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Let's take a look at the box score after 8 innings had been played here in Boston. Texas being held to only the 3 runs that they scored in the 6th inning. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error. The Red Sox, 4 runs in the first, a run in the third, 4 runs in the fourth, a solo home run in the 8th, 10 runs on 12 hits, and no errors. So with that, it's going to be Murphy, Cantalonto, and Laird due up. And here is the pitch to Dave. And before we do that, let's take a look at the stats here for Xavier Lopez. Lopez went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, an ERA of a 4.28. Rangers down by 6 as we go to the top of the 9th. Will we see some 9th inning magic? David Murphy, Frank Cantalonto, and Jared Laird due up for the Rangers. Here's the pitch to Murphy. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. 3-4. Column 3, row 4. Possible error on a throw. And that's going to be 2-5. Column 2, row 5. It's a ground ball to Low. Error range for Low is on a 1-6. That is a 9. No error there. He'll make the catch and put 1 away. Frank Cantalonto is up. He's he's 1 for 3 today with a double. And here is the pitch. Pitch 6-4. Column 6, row 4. Possible strikeout on a 1-6. The 11 is too high. 5-4. Column 5, row 4. Double star 4. And that's going to be a it's going to be a ground ball to Low, who'll make the catch and put 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, and the Rangers down to the last down. Jared Laird is up, and here is the pitch. He's 0 for 3 today, and that's going to be a 5-5. Column 5, row 5, strike on a 1-9. The 14 is too high. 4-5, column 4, row 5, and that's going to be a single to Ramirez. And with that, Jared Laird gets on with a base hit. So runner on first, and they're still down to last out. They're going to try to keep the inning alive here. Chris Sheldon is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Is Sheldon going to take the hit? Yes, he is. Here's the pitch. They're sending Sheldon up 4-4. Column 4, row 4. That's going to be a strike on a 1-13. That is a 1. Struck him out. And that's the ball game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Rangers. Final score, Red Sox 10, Rangers 3. Final line score coming right up. So the Boston Red Sox defeat the Texas Rangers of a final score of 10-3. Rangers 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. The Red Sox 10 runs on 12 hits and no errors. Daisuke Matsuzaka will pick up his 2nd win. Luis Mendoza will pick up his 2nd loss. Dustin Peoria hits his 4th home run of the replay. And let's take a look at the stats here. Daisuke Matsuzaka went 6 innings, allowed 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts, an ERA of a 5.27. Luis Mendoza will pick up his 2nd loss. He went 3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of an 11.0. So that's going to do it for us here at Fenway Park as the Boston Red Sox improve to 99 and the Texas Rangers will drop to 8-9. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstiles here at Fenway Park. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in my 2008 replay go live and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye bye.